Let me guess, you've been spinning for what feels like an eternity, and all you have to show for it is a mountain of common femboys. Yeah, I've been there. You see other players walking around with those ultra rare legendary characters, and you just have to wonder, what is their secret? Well, today I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm going to show you the top 5 strategies you can use to start stacking up rare spins, all without spending a single Robux. We're going from common to legendary, so let's jump right in. Alright, let's be real. In any gacha style game, it all comes down to the spin. It's the thrill of the gamble, that little rush of hope that this next one is the one. But when your luck feels broken, that thrill just turns into a frustrating grind. And you're not the only one who feels that way. The difference between players who always seem to have the rarest characters and everyone else usually comes down to one thing: strategy. It's not about having more Robux, it's about having more knowledge. It's about knowing all the little corners of the game where free opportunities might be hiding and taking advantage of every single one. This guide is your new playbook. We're counting down from number 5 to number 1, laying out the best ways to maximize your free spin. These are the kinds of techniques dedicated players use to build up those insane collections. We'll cover everything from methods you can use while you're away from your keyboard to active grinding, so by the end of this video you will have a solid plan to get the rare spins you're after. Let's start the countdown. Coming in at our number 5 spot is a method that's all about patience, leveraging any passive or away from keyboard AFK rewards the game offers. This is the very first thing you should look for. A lot of Roblox games, especially ones built around collecting, like to reward you just for being in the game. It helps keep player counts high, which makes the game feel more alive. So poke around the lobby. Do you see an area labeled AFK zone? If you do, that's a potential gold mine. Parking your avatar there could generate rewards over time, which might include spins or currency for spins. Another thing to keep an eye out for is a gift timer. It's usually a small icon on your screen with a clock counting down every 15, 30 or 60 minutes. You might be able to claim a free gift. The first few rewards might seem tiny, but they can really add up. If you're doing homework or watching videos anyway, just having the game open in the background is a super efficient way to farm. It's the definition of working smarter, not harder. Now, a quick but important warning. You might be tempted to use an auto-clicker to keep from getting kicked. Be extremely careful here. Using third-party tools to automate gameplay can be against Roblox's terms of service and a specific game's rules, which could put your account at risk. It's always safer to stick to the game's intended mechanics. The risk of losing your whole account is never worth a few extra passive rewards. At number 4, we have the bread and butter for any active player: completing quests and achievements. While the spin is the main event, many games build a whole system of tasks around it to guide you and reward your effort. The first thing to do is hunt for a quest log or achievement list in the user interface. Games often have a few different types of quests. There might be a main quest line that gives you big one-time rewards like a fat bundle of spins to get you started. If the game has these, you should definitely prioritize them. Next, look for daily quests. These are your most reliable source of rewards from active play. They are usually simple tasks that reset every 24 hours, like spin 10 times or play for 30 minutes. One daily quest might only give you a single spin, but doing all of them every day creates a steady, predictable flow. If you get just 3 extra spins a day, that's nearly 100 extra spins a month for just a few minutes of your time. Finally, check for long-term goals, sometimes called achievements or milestones. These are things you'll hit eventually just by playing the game, like obtain 50 unique characters. They're awesome because they're a bonus you get for doing what you were already doing, often dropping a nice chunk of spins to celebrate your progress. By keeping an eye on these tasks, you turn random playtime into a focused, reward generating session. Our number 3 spot is the easiest method on this list, something that takes less than a minute a day but can have a massive impact: the daily login system. It's a feature you should always look for. The idea is simple: log into the game once a day and claim a free reward from a calendar or menu. The real magic, though, is in the streak. The rewards almost always get better the more consecutive days you log in. Day 1 might be a little currency, day 2 may be a spin, but by day 7 you could be getting a bundle of 5 or 10 spins. Some games have calendars that run for a whole month with a huge prize at the end. This method takes zero skill and almost zero time. It just requires consistency. The biggest mistake you can make is breaking your login streak. If you miss a day, the calendar often resets to day 1 and you lose all that progress. You could be one day away from a huge reward and lose it all just because you forgot. Make it a habit. The first thing you do when you hop on Roblox, jump into the game for a minute and claim that daily reward. Even on days you don't plan to play, that one simple action keeps your streak going and ensures you're banking those bigger prizes. Hey, if you're finding these tips useful and want to get better at your favorite Roblox games, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. It's free. It really helps the channel and you'll get more guides just like this one. Alright, let's get to the top 2. At number 2, we've got what is often the single biggest chance to get a boatload of free spins, special events, and game milestones. Unlike the steady daily grind events or explosive time limited reward fountains, devs run them for holidays like Halloween, for major game updates, or to celebrate when the game hits a big milestone like a million likes. You need to be ready for these moments because the rewards are often way more generous than the normal daily stuff. During the event, you might find things like a special event currency like spooky ghosts you collect that you can trade at the shop for exclusive spins. There might also be a whole event specific quest line that offers huge rewards for finishing it before the time runs out. Some events even come with server wide boosts. You might see a 2 times luck or 2 times spins weekend announced. If you've been saving up spins, these are the absolute best times to use them. The key here is being prepared. Follow the game's official social media or join its community Discord server. This is almost always where developers announce events first. When an event is live, it should be your top priority. Your dailies are still important, but the event rewards will disappear forever once it's over. These are the opportunities that separate the casuals from the collectors. And now for the number 1 spot, the fastest, most powerful way to get a huge head start with free spins is redeeming codes. Codes are basically free gifts straight from the developers. They release them to celebrate milestones, say sorry for a server shutdown, or just to thank the community. These codes can contain anything from a few spins to a massive bundle, or even powerful luck boosts that temporarily up your chances of getting a rare character. They are, without a doubt, the fastest way to get free stuff in the game. So, where do you find them? The first place to look is right in the game itself. See if there's a codes button on the screen, sometimes hidden behind a little Twitter bird icon. After that, head to the game's official community hubs, the Discord server, the developer's Twitter or X account, and maybe their YouTube channel. Devs almost always post new codes there first. The players with the best collections are usually the ones who are all over these codes the second they drop, and there's a good reason for that. Codes often expire. A code that's working today might be gone tomorrow. If you're not actively looking, you are literally leaving free spins on the table. Make it part of your routine. Before you start playing, take 2 minutes to check the Discord and Twitter for new codes. It might seem small, but a single code could give you 10 or 20 spins instantly. That's hours of grinding saved in a matter of seconds. Now that you know the top 5 methods, here's the real secret. Don't just use one, combine them into a powerful daily routine. Think of it like this: you log in and immediately claim your daily login bonus. Then you take 2 minutes to check for and redeem any new codes. After that, you start working on your daily quests, all while your character is sitting in an AFK area, earning passive rewards in the background, and the whole time you're keeping an eye on Discord for news about the next big event. By layering these strategies, you make sure you're getting rewards from every possible angle. You're earning spins passively, actively, consistently, and in huge, exciting bursts. This is how you go from common to legendary. So there you have it. The top 5 ways to get a ton of rare spins without spending any money. We covered using passive rewards, grinding quests, staying consistent with daily logins, jumping on special events, and most importantly, redeeming every single code you can find. It's time to stop relying on pure luck and start using a real strategy. What's the rarest fanboy you've managed to spend so far? Let me know down in the comments. I try to read as many as I can. If this guide helped you out, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more guides just like it. Thanks for watching and happy spinning!